This unique Ukrainian folk ensemble has been engaging audiences since the 1950s, but the roots of this group go back further than that, to the arrival of the first Ukrainian immigrants to Saskatchewan.
The first immigrants came in the last part of the 1800s and settled mainly on farmland because that was open, that was advertised in Europe, free land.
They were encouraging immigrants to come to work in Canada and to set up a new life.
So it was very difficult for those initial immigrants, and they needed and wanted a place to get together so that they could be with their own people, they could speak their language, and so on.
It was getting together, and it was to share their thoughts and their concerns and their issues that face them in their new country, and how to resolve those issues.
But they also wanted to have some retention of their own heritage that they brought with them. So when they formed the first organization, it was called the Ukrainian Labor Farmer Temple Association. That's where the first children's mandolin orchestra actually developed. That was one of the ways they entertained themselves, and at the same time then began to preserve our heritage.
Money was raised, and in 1928 a new hall was built at 1809 Toronto Street. Now known as the Ukrainian Cultural Centre, it has been home to the organization's cultural groups and schools ever since. In 1946, the ULFTA was absorbed into a new organization called the Association of United Ukrainian Canadians. Also important to the dancers was their growing public image. Suddenly, their name became an issue. The Regina Ukrainian Dancers of the Association of United Ukrainian Canadians was just too much to say. They needed a shorter, more modern name.
I was thinking, you know, Regina, Saskatchewan, it's the breadbasket of Canada. And in Ukraine, it's on the eastern plains, like Poltava and that region. I said, you know, I think Poltava would be a good name. So yeah, they picked it up, and that's when Poltava began to be Poltava.
Sustaining this group of artists and the cultural endeavors of this organization requires a commitment to training. In order to cultivate future success, new seeds must be planted. Here at the Poltava School of Ukrainian Performing Arts, they do just that.
Children are your life. If that's your future. If you don't have a school, it's hard to maintain that future, that new blood into your ensemble.